you all doing this Labor Day? I hope that you're doing lovely. I pray that you're doing beautifully, darling, beautifully. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for downloading the Ash Said It podcast. Ash said it daily. Yes, Ash said it daily. So daily is what Ash said. Yeah. So I titled this one, Don't Blend Your Brand. Now, what am I talking about? Okay, I'm talking business-wise. If you have a particular brand and you decide to maybe partner with another unrelated company, make sure that you maintain your individuality. Make sure that you maintain your identity, because it will be very, very easy for someone to step in and basically take credit for your work. Now, case in point, a lot of people know me from the Ash Beezy brand, and Ash Beezy is very close to my heart still, because you wouldn't be listening to me right now if it wasn't for Ash Beezy. If Ash Beezy wasn't global, if Ash Beezy wasn't everywhere, a lot of people would not know who the heck Ash said it was, how she came from. Some of you do, some of you don't. But here's a little history on the Ash Said It brand and Ash Beezy. So I worked with an online company a number of years ago, and I think that it stemmed from a place where I did not believe in myself. I didn't think that I was going to be able to do something on my own. I didn't have the pull. I didn't have the connections. I didn't have the know-how. I didn't have the experience. So it was very easy for me to kind of slip into a position with this company and allow them to use my brand. And that's what I did. That was the biggest mistake that I ever made, was allowing someone else the power, the authority to control my brand. Never do that. Never relinquish your power of your brand to anyone. Never do that. All right, that was my biggest mistake, because when this company dissolved and everything was said and done, Ash Beezy, the Ash Beezy Breezy brand, was so intertwined with this company, because when I believe in something wholeheartedly, I go for it full force. I don't hold back. I fully believe in it. I invest all of my time, effort, sometimes even money into something that I really and truly and honestly believe in. And even though I believed in that product so much and so heavily, I didn't believe in myself enough. And that's where I fell short. That was my mistake. That was my ultimate mistake. And when I allowed for those people to take part of my brand and to intertwine the two brands, I partaked in it. I was carrying their brand on my back as if it was my own. And when Ash Beezy started picking up leverage and going places, that brand was moving ahead as well because of the power of my brand. And I think that I understood it and I knew it at that moment, but I was still very naive. And I took people's word as bond, and unfortunately not everybody sees the world like that. Not everybody is going to be honest and make their word their bond. And because of my naive spirit and the fact that I just really and truly and honestly believed people, I got had. I got taken advantage of. They made money off of the Ash Beezy brand. They made partnerships off of the Ash Beezy brand. And Ash Beezy was left with nothing. I was given nothing. Now, the funds that I did attain while in this business situation with these people, they were partnerships that I'd created my own. They didn't give me anything. Now, I don't discredit them fully, because they gave me a platform to work off of, and I appreciate them for that. But everything that they pulled me through and everything that they pulled my brand through was complete and total crap. And it was because I didn't speak up, because I didn't ask certain questions, and because I trusted people's word. Let me give you guys a heads up. People lie. People, if they think they can get something past you, they will. People will try to work off of your emotion. And that's another good lesson that I learned. Do not do anything in business that deals with emotion. There's no room for it. There's absolutely no room for it at all. In dealing in business, it needs to be strictly business. You cannot put your emotions on display. You cannot put your emotions out there when it comes to business deals and business plans, because it's strictly business. Now, the sooner that you understand that, the sooner that you cannot get taken advantage of and be out millions of dollars, you know. But it was a costly lesson. It was a very costly lesson that I learned. And as much as it set me through, and as much as it made me realize my real power, I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for those experiences, because had I not gone through those experiences, I would have to go through them later on in life, and it would have made things difficult, and I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I wouldn't be on iTunes, I wouldn't be on iHeartRadio, I wouldn't be on TuneIn app, I wouldn't be on Stitcher, I wouldn't have all these many opportunities for me to expand if I hadn't gone through those trials and tribulations. But understanding some of why those things happened is half the battle, because I'm not going to ever allow for anyone to have that much power over me. And they knew what they were doing. They fully knew what they were doing. And I wish them well in their future endeavors. Absolutely do. But at the end of the day, don't lie on me. Don't lie to me. And don't just flat out lie. It is amazing. You guys would not even believe the amount of just deception that occurs in this industry. You would not believe it. You'd be like, you know what, Ash, you're a damn liar. That's not true. It didn't happen that way. It happens that way and then some. It happens that way and then some. So I say to you today, do not blend your brands. Your brand is your everything. If you're anything like me, your brand is your baby. Your brand is like the air that you breathe, the blood in your veins, everything in which you have created yourself in. That is your brand. You build that from the ground up. That is yours. Don't ever give someone the power to take that away from you. The power to use it over you. The power to use you, period. Don't ever give anyone that much control over you. It's sad, but at the same token, like I said, I'm thankful for it, because I wouldn't be here today talking to you guys over, 10, 12 different countries, which is amazing. It's phenomenal. I never knew that this was a possibility for me. I never thought about it. It never crossed my mind. But the fact that I can be on here live right now, talking to you guys, chatting it up, putting it out there, is a beautiful thing. And I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful for it. But I also don't want you all to go through the hurt, the pain, the depression, the self-doubt that I went through. That's why I emphasize on every single spreak. I emphasize, if there's something that you want to do, go out there and get it. People are going to tell you, oh, that ain't going to work for you. It ain't never worked for nobody else. And just because it didn't work for someone else doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. All right? Maybe they didn't believe enough. Maybe they didn't believe in themselves enough. Do not, I repeat, do not let someone else talk you out of your dream. Don't allow it to happen. And don't blend your brand. Do not blend your brand, all right? Don't blend your brand. I love Ash Beezy, and people still call me Ash Beezy, but At the same time, unfortunately, Ashbeezy is tied to a company that I will never have any affiliation with. A company that I have no say-so over. A company that made me no money. All right? So, Ashbeezy, I don't mind it. But nobody really calls me that. We just pretty much stick to Ash Said It and pretty much call it a day. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. One Love Ash across social media. I love y'all to pieces. Thank you so very much. Keep doing what you do. And don't let anyone talk you out of what your dream is. Don't let them talk you out of it. The minute that someone has something negative to say, move on, move forward, move past them. They don't believe in themselves. You need to be around people that believe. You need to be around dreamers. You need to be around other like-minded individuals like yourself. Don't give anyone that control over your life. All right? I wish that I had someone at that stage in life to sit me down and actually walk me through the steps and tell me what to look for and tell me who to partner with. Because had I had someone that really and truly mentored me, I wouldn't have been in that situation. I would have never gotten with that situation. But in all things, there's a lesson in all of it. And I learned a very costly lesson, you guys. And I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. I don't want you to go through what I went through. And I want you to be bigger and better than me. All right? I love you guys. Thank you so much. I have on a facial mask, so if I sound a little nasally, I sound a little tight. I have on a clay mask, and it is slowly but surely shrinking my pores, darling. Yes, we've got to get beautified. You know this, darling. So, I love you guys to pieces. Deuces.